and discover the hidden gems of Route 66 in Texas. But it's got a really cool, you can see kind of like the old cafes and garages and some of the old cars in front. This is one of the old motels and cafes. And this is Bigmik with Route 66 Road Relics, taking you on a guide to show you around Texas on Route 66. So yeehaw! Now this is Adrian Texas. It's also called Midpoint. And right now we're just taking a look at, this is Dreammaker Station. It's actually right next to the Midpoint Cafe. A lot of fun stuff in there, so drop in and say hi to those folks. And then we're going to come over here and take a look. This is the Midpoint Cafe. Got some really good pies and just all sorts of stuff I've heard in there. Love that sign, the old Midpoint Cafe sign. And Midpoint is basically the midpoint of Route 66. It's right in the middle. And that's how it's gotten its name. And just kind of want to show you around a little bit and take you on a tour of some of these little hidden spots a lot of people may not have seen. So this is Adrian, Texas. A lot of places. There's a fabulous 40s motel right next door. You gotta love that car. It's an awesome car there. Now this is just down at Adrian, Texas, a little further down. It's a Phillips 66. It's the old station. They've really done a nice job bringing that back. This is another older station. These are in Adrian, Texas. You just have to go down the road a little further, and you can see some of these. It's amazing. Now this is Vega Texas. The Vega Motel. It's currently closed, but they've got old cars and trucks. We've got the Hickory Inn Cafe. Heard there's some really good food there. I love this car, the truck they've got set up here. So we've got some cattle in the back of it. And then check out this sign at the top. That's a classic sign right there. This is all in Vega, Texas. Now, you might recognize this. This is Cadillac Ranch. This is a lot of fun. I mean, these Cadillacs were been in the ground a long time. I'll be honest with you. They went through and it's kind of turned into an art project. And I know it's graffiti, but it's allowed here. And to be honest with you, a lot of these cars and trucks are kind of being held together with Bondo and paint, I believe, honestly. They've been in there for quite a while, but it's just a fun experience for a lot of people, whether it's bringing their kids out and just letting them see it. But it's a way of just kind of reaching out to people and letting them do something kind of fun at a place where it's okay to do it at. And these, you can see we got a little bit of rain in there, but actually the neat thing about that is it gave me some opportunities to get some really good photos. Look at those white fluffy clouds behind there. I mean, it's just amazing looking. Got really lucky when I came out on this day. I'm actually heading up to Oklahoma to do the Route 66 Road Fest. And this is just part of my trip here going through Texas. And I'll be doing a bunch more stuff, but I wanted to show you. And it is in Amarillo, Texas. Now, what you'll find is these things get all painted over so much. Like a day later, a lot of it's brand new, different stuff coming out here. Now, this one I never quite understood, but I guess it's the big thing. They're painting the ground. I don't know what to say about that. I'm like, okay. Have spray paint will travel, I guess. Now here is one of my favorite places in Amarillo, the Big Texan Steak Ranch. They got everything in there. You can even get a 72-ounce steak for free if you can eat it all in the time period. I mean, you better have a massive appetite, but it's pretty cool. This has been a classic on Route 66 for a long time. Got the old lizard there. And this is just a huge sign. Now, we're coming over here. This is Allen Reed, Texas. And this is a gas station that was built in the 1930s. They actually redid the gas station. But it's just neat that they're taking the time to bring some of this back to life for people, because that's what Route 66 is about. It's about the roadside attractions, the cars, the trucks, the people. You will meet so many interesting people and characters. Heck, look at me, I'm a character. Come out in Seligman, you can meet me on Route 66. Well, when I'm not on the road. But I just love it when they go through. And now this is another one just down the road that I saw. It's like an old gas station or something. I'm not quite sure. But it just kind of got overgrown. But you know, there's kind of a beauty in the ruins too sometimes. Now here we are. This is old Route 66. And we are just cruising Route 66, baby. So roll the window down, crank the tunes, and let's go. Now this is McLean, Texas. I really enjoyed it over here. This is actually one of the, built in 1929, so one of the original Phillips 66 stations. One of the first ones built. I saw this, I don't know, same town, and I don't know what these ruins are, I guess. I don't know what else to call them, but they're kind of cool. I don't know what that pole there is sticking up with. There's got to be something. Somebody must know what that is. I know it looks familiar. This is one of the old motels that's closed, but I think it had some. I think it was called Texas something because I saw some Texas signs around some of it. Now we're just kind of driving through town a little bit, letting you look around a little bit. You see a little bit of the edge of my truck there, my old beater, my beater Dodge. I got a 12 valve Cummins in it though, so she works pretty good. And this is the museum. I'm not sure what that is, but it was just kind of a unique building. I thought it was kind of cool. Another gas station. There's probably a dozen gas stations. A lot of them are closed. Most of them are closed, but back in the day, this place was crazy. You got a little hot rod garage going there. Hot Rod Haven. That's awesome. Love to see people working and doing things. But, you know, it just really hit some of these towns really hard. This was one of them. When they got bypassed by Ave 40, it was a death blow to the town. I mean, they're still there. There's still people there, but not anything like it was. You saw how many gas stations were there on a constant basis. And we're just kind of cruising down the street a little bit more. These have two one-way streets, which is Route 66 here. That's an interesting building. I think that was a gas station or something. I don't know. It's just very unique. You know, that style, what, probably 40s. Now here's one that's down a little bit closer. This was about, probably about 10 miles past. And then this is also Shamrock, Texas. And this is the big Conoco station. At night, the neons on this thing are amazing. But I just wanted to kind of give you a glimpse. And there's just so many hidden gems that are just not seen. But just like that last place, a lot of the old places that are no longer in business or being used for something else, there's just something special about some of that stuff. And then, you know me, I'm a big junkyard guy. I can't find the owner of this place at all, but I loved it. This is in Shamrock, Texas, and I just had to take some videos of this because it was amazing. But hey, thanks a lot, and please subscribe and check out the next video.